Yay.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Hey, thank you.
Hi, Gailsy. I didn't know you were on. And hi, Joanne. Okay, so you just joined us. Cool. Hi, Vanessa. Glad to see you're back. All right.
Thank you.
Thumbs up. Oh, let's see. Did I mute everybody? Let's see. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to get started. Can you hear okay? Thank you. Okay, we're going to get started just in the traditional way, sitting cross-legged on the mat. So maybe you're on one mat, maybe you're on two pillows, whatever you need. Maybe try a half lotus today, maybe just a traditional crisscross ankle position, but we're going to start like this. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and find your center. Just focus on the gentle movement of your breath. And as you exhale, visualize the earth and all the elements of the earth supporting you. All the gifts that the earth has to offer, air and water, food, warmth. As you can probably tell, today's class is going to center on the earth and the feeling of support from the earth. And we'll get to our Earth Salutations a little later on. So just continuing and focusing on the gentle movement of your breath, and with every exhale, connecting to the weight of your body resting and supported on the floor or the earth. Bring your hands together at your heart and set a focus or an intention for class today, your own personal intention. And open your eyes. We'll get started. If you need to recross your legs, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we're still sitting the way we were. We're going to do a pranayama, which is a breathing exercise this morning, where there's a little movement. And we've done it before. It's called Robin's breath. Let's start together, hands at the heart. So here we inhale. Here we exhale. Here we inhale. And again, here we exhale, but this time bow your head. So it's a moving breath. On the inhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Open your arms, inhale. And then palms press, exhale, and bow your head or your chin to your chest. Again, hands to your heart. Here we go. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, palms touch, chin tucks. Keeping it going. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, I'll cue one more, and then we're on our own. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So let's do 4 more on our own. Last one. And then, like you're giving thanks for another day, for a chance to just be grateful for another day, bring your hands to your heart. We'll talk about gratitude later on after Shavasana. So for now, let's go ahead and uncross our legs and come up to take tabletop position. And just move your body a little bit forward and back. And then stretch all the way back into a wide-kneed child's pose. And again, honor the earth, the support of the earth, arms extended, and place your forehead on your mat. On the inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, just let the earth support you. Now we're going to walk our hands over off to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, relax and release into the earth. Back to the center. Walk your hands off to the left, lengthen. Breathe out, relax. Feel the support of the ground underneath your body. Back to the center and come up to table. And we're just going to spread our fingers wide, shoulders above the wrists, hips over the knees, and take a cow pose. We're going to move from cow to cat. And exhale, round cat. So we're going to do this for a while. Move with your breathing. If you choose, you can close your eyes or open your eyes. Make sure there's no tension in your shoulders or your toes or your jaw, your cheeks. Loosen up. Feel the side body stretching, the skin between the ribs. Let's do 4 more. Tucking the tail, rounding the back for cat, arching the back, lifting the tail and the chin. Wow. All right, then let's please come to tabletop position and just reach your right arm high to the ceiling or the sky. And then we'll thread it. Thread the right arm under the left. And again, with that exhale, relax into the support of the earth. Press up. Come back to tabletop. We'll raise the left arm. Thread the needle, left arm under the right. Back up. Back to tabletop. Keep both hands on the ground, and we're just going to stretch the right leg back and up. And then round the knee to the chest. Let's go 3 more times. And then balance. Stretch the right leg out, add the left arm. Nice long spine. From your finger to your toe. And then elbow to knee. 3 of these. Round. Balance. Round. Balance. Round. And balance. Hold the balance for a breath or 2. And then again, release to the earth. Let's try the other side. Extend the left leg, both hands on the ground, and then knee to nose. 2 more. Stretch the left leg out, add the right arm for balance. And then elbow towards the knee, and balance. 3 more. And then back to balance. And then release back down to the support of the earth. All right, one more child's pose, but this time let's keep the knees kind of narrow and we'll be ready for moving into our earth salutations. So just take your hips back towards your heels, your arms forward, remembering your knees are more close together now. Hear yourself breathing. Feel the gentle wave of movement as you breathe. Good, and then let's walk our hands towards our knees, and we'll be sitting up in hero pose or rock pose. And I'll just turn my mat so we'll be able to be at the back of your mat. So for earth salutation, we've done these a few times. This is to get our head out of the clouds. Your mind is kind of busy or wandering. It's really for that and to make you feel more grounded. So anytime you feel like your head is wandering, spaced out, or your head is in the clouds and you want to come down to a more grounded feeling, these might help you. So we're starting by sitting in hero, otherwise known as rock pose. Knees are narrow, close together. Palms are on your legs. Take a full breath. And then release your hands or open your arms. And here we lift up from the ground. So we're kneeling. And then we take that narrow knee child's pose. And then we slither, or like a caterpillar, press forward. Chest presses through the arms, or do it any way you can. And press up to cobra, high cobra. And then we tuck our toes and take downward dog. Right leg stretches high, and we open our hip and bend the right knee. Then we level our hips, stretch the right leg high, and step it outside the right hand and put your left knee on the mat. So we're in a lizard lunge. You can rock your hips left and right. Good, then we tuck our left foot and come back to downward dog. Inhale. And exhale, back down to our knees and back to rock pose, hands resting on the legs. Just where we started. Inhale, open the arms. And rise all the way up. Exhale, child's pose. Caterpillar forward. Tuck the toes, continue back to downward dog. Feet together at the back of the mat or kind of close. Raise the left leg. Open the hip, bend the left knee. Then stretch the left leg straight, level the hips, and step it outside your left hand for that lizard lunge. You can rock your hips left to right. Maybe things are starting to happen, hips are heavy or opening up. Press into your palms, tuck your right foot back to downward dog for a couple breaths. And then we lower back down to rock pose. Inhale and exhale. So that's the earth salutation. One thing, if you want, it's your choice. If you don't want to do that lizard lunge, you might want to just do a regular lunge. Okay, so it's your choice. When you step the foot forward, either lizard or just lunge. Let's go repeat and move into our earth salutations now. Breathe in, breathe out. Open the arms, breathe in, Lift up. Breathe out. Fold. Narrow-kneed child's. Move with your breath. Caterpillar to cobra. Back to downward dog. Right leg up. Open the hip. Bend the right knee. Right leg up. Level the hips. Now if you step the right foot either to a regular lunge or to a lizard lunge, whatever you prefer. Right, tuck the left toes back to down dog. And all the way back down to rock pose. Settle in, connect to the ground. Take a breath in and out. All right, here we go. Inhale, open the arms, stretch up. Exhale, child's. Caterpillar to cobra. And back to downward dog. My mat is slippery today. Left leg up, open the hip, bend the left leg. Stretch the left leg, level the hip, step the left foot to lunge or lizard lunge, you choose. Take a couple breaths. And in a moment, we press into our hands, tuck the right foot, toes I mean, and take it back to down dog. Time to pedal out or shake your head, and when you're ready, back down, rest in the rock pose. Eyes open or closed, we'll take a breath or two. Fill your lungs, settle your body. All right, moving on. Palms open, stretch up, reach up, look up. Release down into child, stretch out your back. Movement to breath, caterpillar to cobra. Exhale back to down dog. Right leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. Right leg high, and lunge or lizard lunge. Focus on the feel of the earth supporting you, grounded. Tuck your left toes back to down dog. And take it back down, rock pose. We have one more and then we'll move on. Open the arms, inhale, kneel, lift and kneel. And exhale, bring yourself down to child's. Movement and breath, caterpillar, enjoy the heart opening. Pause, relax your shoulders, and then tuck your toes. Continue back to down dog. Last cycle, left leg high, open the hip, bend the left knee. Inhale, the left leg stretch high, and step it, forward lunge or lizard lunge. Last time, tuck the right toe, step back to downward dog. Let your head shake, pedal your legs, whatever feels good. And then all the way back down to rock pose. Palms face down. Let yourself close the eyes. Feel grounded, rooted. All right, excellent. Let's open our eyes. And we're going to move on. So let's come back to downward dog. And then look to the front of your mat and step or hop to the front of your mat. Feet are about hips width distance apart. Knees are bent. Just let yourself fold forward. Grab the opposite elbow. Legs are bent a lot. Loosen up the side body, maybe swaying, rocking, feeling yourself centered and rooted through your feet. Release your arms and come up flat back or monkey pose with a flat back and a long spine. And then repeat that cycle, fold forward. And this time all the way up, slowly to high mountain, arms overhead, palms press, and then palms to your heart. Okay, we're going to repeat that cycle a couple more times. Inhale, stretch up, and then exhale, fold. Another forward fold. Hold on to the elbows if you'd like or not. And then release the arms, come up to flat back. Appreciate each breath in and out, and then fold. Take it slowly all the way up. High mountain, palms press, and then hands to your heart. We're just going to do one more cycle like that. Here we go. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Appreciate that feeling of length. Exhale and fold. Now we're going to take it slowly all the way up. And this time, lace your fingers up, bring your legs a little closer together and lean to your right. Back up, and then lean to the left. Back up, and then release your arms and clasp behind your back and draw your knuckles down. Look up. From here, I'll turn so you can see the back. Just press your clasped hands to your left hip and drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And let the neck get a nice open stretch. Good, let's come all the way back up. Draw the knuckles behind your back and then to your right hip. And drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. All the way back up. Clasp the knuckles. This time draw them away from your body. Bend the knees. And once again, we return to the forward fold just for a couple breaths. Release your hands. You're at the front of your mat. And let's step back long with the left leg. Low lunge, and then lower that left knee all the way up, circle the arms, crescent moon pose. We have our fingers clasped, and then all the way back down. Tuck your left toes, and keep the left heel in the air, and come all the way up, high crescent lunge. Just 2 more breaths. And then back down to the support of the earth. Hands come down. Left knee comes down. Crescent moon. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and breathe. Bring your hands all the way back down and half split. Just for a breath or 2. Good. Take it forward, tuck your toes, step to the front again, and come all the way up, rising up, arms reaching, and hands to our heart. Let's go again. Inhale all the way up. Clasp your hands behind you as you fold forward. Release your hands. Step long behind you with the right leg. Low lunge, and then lower the right knee. Crescent moon. So we're starting to feel the difference between feeling grounded and then having our head in the clouds, so to speak, when we come up. All right, let's go ahead and release our hands down, tuck your right toes, lift up, crescent lunge. 2 more breaths. Yep. And then hands come back down and left knee comes back down. Half split, couple breaths. And then roll forward back to downward dog. All right, from downward dog, come back down to knees and hands and take a child's pose with the arms behind you. Maybe holding one wrist, letting it rest on your back, or maybe just arms on the floor, palm face up. Accentuate your exhales to feel grounded. Relax. Last breath here. All right. And then reach the arms forward and come back up, downward dog. Look forward, step or hop to the front, and come up flat back again. And exhale and fold. Let's slowly rise all the way back up, circle the arms. High mountain, let's hold high mountain for a breath. And we're gonna take tree pose. So if the support is in your practice with a chair or a wall, you can walk over to it, I'll give you time. Otherwise, we're in high mountain, head in the clouds, feet on the earth, then bring your hands to your heart and put all the weight on the right leg and come to tree pose. You might keep the foot low or high. So relax, feel grounded. And we're going to take 5 breaths. You can reach your arms overhead or keep them right at your heart or on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're not in a high tree, try it for a breath. Reach your arms overhead for another breath or 2. And hands come back to your heart. Good. And lower that leg. Shake it out. Once again, reach up, high mountain, palms overhead. If you're, remember, if you're using your support, you just switch to the other side. Hands to heart, mountain pose. Put all the weight in the left leg and turn, open up the right hip. Maybe it's a low tree, maybe it's high tree. Settle in, relax your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead, either hands to your heart or high tree with the arms overhead. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're not high with your arms overhead, try it for that last breath. And 5. Good job. Hands come down and we lower the legs. Shake it out. We're gonna come to the front of the mat again. My mat is slippery today. We're gonna come to the front of the mat and come back to high mountain. And then we're gonna take easy forward fold. So fold forward. And then step back 1 leg at a time to a plank. And then from plank, lift your hips for down dog. Again, and take a few breaths. Then we're going to look towards the hands and step the feet outside or pointed out for squat. So we step to squat. Press the elbows into the legs. or you can have your hands on the ground. Exactly where you need to be in squat, basically. Crown of the head can lift. Let's take 3 breaths. Maybe moving a little is good too. And then we're going to release our hands down and lift the hips, drop the head, straighten the legs. So again, find that squat again, bend the knees, press the palms. Feel the support of the ground, the earth, and then bring your hands to the earth and slowly drop your head, straighten your legs, and lift your hips. One more time. Squat pose, heels in, toes turned out, palms pressing with gratitude. We lower the hands, lower the head, lift the hips, straighten the legs. Now we heel toe the feet in so they're hips width apart or even closer. And we're going to drop our hips for the chair, Utkatasana. Reach your arms forward and back a few times. And we'll stretch the arms up. So hips are dropping. Don't hold your breath. And then we're going to take a twist. So bring your palms in. And we're going to sit a little lower. Left elbow to the right knee. We're twisting to the right. 2 more breaths. And then shift to center and just let go. Drop into another forward fold. Back to chair. Raise the arms. Palms to the chest. Give thanks. We get to twist again to the left. 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go again to that forward fold. All right. Walk the feet out to the normal hips width and come up to flat back. Monkey pose. You can press your hands into your thighs. And then raise your arms if it feels safe, shoulder height, like you're flying. And then maybe take your arms forward or even press your palms, only if it feels safe for your body today. And then back out like a T, and then bend the knees and just hold, tuck the chin, and roll up to stand high mountain. Let's take a triangle pose before we move on. So step out wide, facing the long edges of your yoga mat or your carpet, and turn your feet forward. And we'll start on the left side today. Turn the left toes to the short edge, reach out. So we're doing triangle. Stretch over your left leg and lower your left arm to the shin. That top arm can wave forward and back, or overhead and back, or you can just stretch it straight up. So feel free to get creative. Look up if you'd like. We'll count 3 more breaths. 1, 2, 3. Look down at your left foot and push up all the way up. Good. Now let's try the other side. So we're turning the right foot to the short edge. Reach over the right leg. Right hand to your shin. And you can move that top arm if you'd like. Circle it out. Get it ready. And then hold the traditional triangle pose. 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, Or look down at your right foot, press all the way up, turn the toes, one more forward fold, hands on the hips, inhale, a little back bend. Exhale, come to tabletop back, inhale, and then come down exactly where you need to be today. 5 breaths in a forward fold, or maybe moving in your forward fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your feet are too wide apart, you can bring them in and then move your hands up to your hips. Press into the earth, grateful to come back up to standing. Okay. All right, so we're going to walk our feet together. Once again, I'll turn my mat. All right, so we're going to stand facing the front of the mat and have your feet out, turned out as far as the long edges of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer and just bend your knees a little. Lower, and then come all the way up. Hands to heart. So the feet are turned out. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Just squat a little. Just a kind of low squat. Then release, fold forward, let go. Then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more times. High mountain. Little bit of a squat. A lot of letting go. And all the way up. Straight legs, reach up. Hands to heart. Last one. This last one will take us back to a squat. Inhale. Exhale. Release. And now come to your full squat. Okay? Where we were earlier, but we're here again. This time, maybe just stay where you are or put one hand down and raise the other arm for a twist. You can do this or skip it completely. You can switch sides. You come back, safely land, bring your hands behind you and land. Bring your feet together. Butterfly. Hopefully it's just what you needed right now. So back on the earth again. Inhale, tall spine, head in the clouds. And then exhale, fold forward, relax and center. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, tall spine, crown of the head in the clouds. Exhale, fold. We'll stay here for 3 slow breaths. 1, 2, 3, and up we go. We're going to take a twist and then a heart opener on each side, and then we're coming down to our back. So you can either cross your legs, or you can take a half lotus. I'm going to try that. I'm going to lift my right foot and take that right heel to my left hip. Feels good to you, do it. If not, sit any way you'd like. Right hand behind you, raise your left arm, and just enjoy the stretch for a moment till you're ready to twist to your right. Just enjoy the flow of your breath. You can have your eyes open or shut. One more nice breath here. And then back to the center. Now, if you're in that half lotus, just take that leg out, stretch it out, put your left hand on the ground. And now the heart opener, lift up. Lift the whole body up from the earth. Breathe in Breathe out, come all the way down. Let's try it on the other side now. Either cross the legs normally or take the left leg to half lotus. So the left heel is in the right hip crease. Left hand behind you, right arm up. And exhale, twist to your left. Two more slow breaths. Excellent. Come back to center. And then we take that left leg out. Now, right hand to the floor. Heart opener, lift the whole body. And bring yourself all the way back down. Take a moment to sit in, just in a cross-legged pose. Close your eyes. And this is where we talk about gratitude. Even though we're moving out of November, something that might be interesting to do and beneficial is to carry that theme of gratitude into the month of December. A lot of people find that they sleep better, they feel better, they do healthier things for themselves, such as exercise, eat better, when they take a daily gratitude check-in. You can keep a journal. You can write a few things you're grateful for every day, or you can just observe mindfully. But I'm going to offer that, and I'm going to do it myself all through December. I'm going to do a daily gratitude journal, because it's been proven to make us healthier when we do that, focus on the things that we're grateful for. I think that's important this time of year, and in this year especially. So just offering that to you. All right, let's go ahead and extend our legs long for Dandasana. Long leg, reach the arms up, and just enjoy a couple breaths. Depending on how your back feels, either keep your legs straight or you can bend them. And let's fold forward. And just take 5 breaths in a forward fold before we roll up and down to our back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up, and roll down to lie on your back. Once you get there, take a nice stretch, connect to that feeling of support of the earth again, and then bring your left knee into your chest, give it a hug. Then hold behind the left leg, stretch the leg up. Circle your ankle out. Use your hands to walk up that left leg, lifting your nose up, your head up off the ground. And then walking all the way back down. Bend your left knee again. Let your left arm rest on the ground. Use your right hand to take it to rest towards the floor on the right side. So a twist to the right. Relax your chest, your shoulders, your belly, your back. Every exhale, let the earth support you a little more. Good, we'll find our way back to center, hug the left knee again, and then let it lie long. Stretch your arms overhead again. And as you release your arms, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Hold behind the right leg and lift the leg up. Circle your ankle. And we'll start to climb up the right leg. and walk down. Right arm on the ground, left hand guides the knee towards the left for another twist. 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take them up. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Rock, massage your back out. And then we will put our feet down on the ground and stretch one leg at a time out, one arm at a time out, palms facing up. Give thanks that we have this time in Shavasana now. Maybe just what you needed after a long Thanksgiving weekend. So get comfortable. If you need a blanket, that's fine. Lie comfortably, close your eyes. And again, just for a few moments, focus on the gentle movement of your breath. Pausing briefly after each inhale and after each exhale. As you inhale, visualize receiving the elements of your life, all the experiences, all the people who have touched you, all the elements of your life, with gratitude for all of them. Now pause after each reflection and take a moment to integrate and appreciate feeling fulfilled by all of these gifts. As you take the next exhale, imagine sharing that sense of fulfillment with others in your life. Pause again and imagine others, your friends, your family, your community, receiving your gifts, your offerings with a similar sense of gratitude. Just do it for a few more moments before we take Shavasana fully. Inhaling, pausing, exhaling, pausing, visualizing gratitude towards you and from you. And just relax into your Shavasana.